Okay, it's working. Right. We're going to be playing some Memories of Celceta. I know. I've been off for quite a while. I've been doing a variety of things. Playing a lot of Romancing Saga 3. I've really started to get into it now. I understand what the hell's happening, more or less. I can't say how long how far I am into it, because I can't tell what the hell is happening. I just can't tell what is supposed to happen in what order and things in that game. I haven't got any of the... Well, I've got some of the gates down, but I haven't got any of the bosses down in the gates. I'll just activate the gates and run off at the moment. Don't know. Hang on, I may be having issues getting getting game sound for some reason. Let me try and to do that. That's better! That's game sound. This place is pretty incredible up close. No windmills. The wind spins them around to generate energy. Impressing with the oxygen and very nice. They don't recall an information dealer for nothing, anyway. Based on our experiences so far, it's safe to assume that adults cause some kind of trouble here too. You might get chased around, you might get locked in a house somewhere for a while, who knows. Either way, we can't just stand there forever, so let's get it over with. I'm being very blasé about all this now.
We should get going.
We should get going. We should indeed. It'd be hard to watch a channel until it's been live for a bit on this app. This is not long switched on. This has not long gone live. I know Padol, what did you do this time? You can't remember again. It's a ghost. Oh yeah, we found our gravestone. Adol, he's come back to haunt us. This isn't your world any longer. Go back to sleep. Leave us be. So it's these people of this town that dug that grave, Adol. I appear to be under the impression that you are in fact deceased. That seems to be. You are an ex-adventurer. You have shuffled off this mortal coil. It was a lot of messing about to get here so quickly. Was it? Oh. What do you use to So, which, Adol, is that you? Who are you?
Oh, I see. You've lost your memories. Well then, let me introduce myself again. I'm Kalilica. It's a pleasure to meet you.
iPad app. I do not know anything about iPads. I did not lost my memory. That's beside the point. You're playing Cultist Simulator. How's that going? I wander off outside town without permission and disappear without a trace, and then I show up here again with no memories. Near with some people, I swear. Better than being dead, like everyone seems to think I am. Like that you're an interesting person, but there are limits, you know. After a while, it just gets old. Sorry, that's what I'm like. You're almost a full-grown adult, so you really need to start acting like one, okay? See, this is why I want to sound from town to town. It's the kind of thing I have to put up with if I talk to people for too long. Wow, Adol, this kid doesn't mince words, does she? You're playing another dancer, this time going for the old form. No, I think that just about covers the scolding, so if you would please come with me. Cat, what are you doing? I'm just gonna go. Oh, he's leaning a bit too far out of the window again. I have to poke him sometimes to get him to stop going too close to the window. Did that sound just go off? I can't tell if that sound... Oh, that sound went off because I keep forgetting I have two pair of headphones now. I've been playing a lot of Romantic Darker 3. I've been saying, I've no idea how far I am in it because I can't tell what order anything's supposed to happen in or anything. It doesn't tell you normal things like that. You just kind of go around the world map finding out about things and doing them. It's not quite open world though, it's weird. It's got its own thing going on. And I spend quite a lot more time than the game intended probably messing about with the business minigame. And the mayor of this town, Kalilica's grandfather. We've actually got money for the party outside the business minigame as well now. It's not going to last long. They'll say it's amazing to see you alive. I assumed they never would. I saw a grave. We were under the impression you had died. It's been quite a shock to see it, but think about how we must feel to see you standing before us now. Disappointing? May I ask why you believed Adol to be dead? We found Adol's belongings near a waterfall in this area, but Adol himself was nowhere to be seen. We searched for days, but could find no trace of him. So you assumed that I was dead? Little choice but to believe he'd accidentally fallen in and drowned. You don't know Adol, do you? Yeah, but he's mostly in shipwrecks and, like, magical whirlpools and things that people can't usually swim in. that usually drown you anyway. Or fighting at least one sea monster per game. Angelica? When Lisa returns from the rite of summoning, would you please ask her to come by? Is she returning today? Indeed, although it might be past nightfall by then. I think it's in more water-related incidents than anything else. I'll need to consult with Lord Eldeal in this matter. Oh, Lord Eldeal's probably my second favourite character after Adele. Yay! We look around. Oh, what happened last time? Oh, is it the whole people think I'm a zombie thing?
Yes.
Of course we ended up sort of in at least an attempted to nice prison.
Hey.
And I'll find Kalilika and the Mayor's response to Adele's memory loss kind of weird. They seem to know about kind of as though it always happens around here. The technology's pretty advanced too. What's a street light? Little devices on sticks that light up when it's night time. Big towns you have them along the sides of the road. Preposterous. I've been reading a sci-fi book by Ben Bover recently. It's written in about... It's written in about 1978, and they decided that all the interesting things happened in 2008. So it's interesting to see some of the things that happened 12 years ago in that timeline. It's quite dystopian, but it's more dystopian than actually is happening mostly. Managed to have a unified world government. There was almost a nuclear war, but the world government was created to talk them out of it. There's a space station where all the corporate fat cats are living, and there's a and we're mining Mars, I think, in that world. But most of the profits are going to the space station, and there's a big, massive plot to overthrow the whole order, and the corporations and the world government are fighting. And then there's a third party of revolutionaries. And this isn't even the actual story. This is just kind of the background. But yeah, it's cool to see what Ben Bover world looks like in our timeline. What Ben Bover timeline looks like in our kind of period of time. You think you remember Eldeal? Oh man, how could you forget that night with Eldeal? It's so passionate. Time for dinner. Oh, what is... Oh. It's not quite how you say it. That's not quite his name. I'll put it in chat for you. Beds just really aren't made for... Yeah, I agree. Beds just really aren't made for Duran, are they? Give me a break, Frida. Oh, you cheated on me with someone called Frida. Much tossing and tumbling. I don't want to know about Adele's tossing. There's too much going through his head. course he had to bring his sword out for a midnight walk. Don't know, I've seen him strip off in E7, so I assume he doesn't always wear clothes. That was an interesting scene. Oh, a girl. Let's stalk her. Which is why adults kicked out of a lot of towns. Oh, that's nice. It's got 2 wings. You don't usually see two pairs of wings on these things in this game.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Yeah, apart from lots of Romancing Stalkers 3, I've been playing... I don't think I've been playing many other games. I've been writing some fanfic again. I've been trying to catch up with the small fics, the series of small fanfics for Phantasy Star, and I wrote an exchange fic, which was some stuff in an original world. I've got one more of those left. Got one more longer fic left, which is I have to do some Nier or some Dark Souls. And I've got half of the short fics for Phantasy Star going. And I've got the little things that come up sometimes. I want to eat LDL. That's probably his filing system that he understands, and you're just messing it up every time. Well, that might just resemble mine. Yeah, it sounds... The writing with unrecognisable script are probably written by me. Look like spoils from a ruin raid. Also, what happens if I leave things out for too long? Mysterious floating sphere. Some kind of ship. It's likely a warship. Some kind of telescope. Larger in size than any that are known, and with a very delicate looking lens and a measuring instrument. Cool. Well, Eldeal is expecting you on the balcony. Please come this way. I forgot Eldeal does have 2 pairs of wings. Don't be sassy with the cute boy with wings.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies, just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Oh, he'd been launching the little mechanical
However, now
plane
is not
things.
yet that time. The doors must be opened in the proper order.
Allow me to introduce myself. Is that your company, Matto? The one that brings harmony to this world. You should join Katarina Holdings. Everyone is in Katarina Holdings. Only by being in Katarina Holdings will you escape from the darkness spreading through the land. Sorry, the wrong game.
I am sorry. Now.
Yep. I like the choice of purple wings. Annoyingly, in Romancing Saga 3, you get to pick from the one of the starting characters, and they start in the one corner of the world, and kind of you end up doing everything on the map, but it kind of changes what you do in what order and what kind of. I think it must adjust the strength of the monsters there. I am the only character who starts off banished from a town. And it's one of the towns I need to get into for the business minigame, so I'm going to have to pause the business minigame and do some plot. Probably quite a lot of plot to get back into the town that I need to get to. It'll depict things that you plan to have someone invent one day. Oh god, you're a time traveller who keeps accidentally doing spoilers about the future, aren't you? One day someone will invent each of the inventions you see before you. Construction, arts, medicine, weaponry, all kinds of knowledge from every field of study are gathered here for the express purpose of gifting to mankind one day. By bestowing this knowledge, I have worked to maintain balance and harmony in the world throughout its history. Sounds like the work of God. A Romanian Highland, who regard me as one. I've been carrying out this process for hundreds of years now, treating it as my sacred duty. You kind of look like a god too. The goddesses we met, and possibly seduced one of, were also had wings. When the land struggled with floods, I gave its people the knowledge to build floodgates and improve irrigation. In one age, a violent plague spread across the land. I prompted the development of it for a cure. Had to kick them up the arse quite a bit to get them to actually cooperate. As for a recent example, do you see that blueprint spread out over there? What's it a blueprint of? If he isn't in the game, then I might have to write it into a fanfic. Showed this blueprints to a certain engineer. The armies of the Roman Empire and Principality of Altargo, long been butting heads, I'm sure you know. At one point, Altargo seemed to be at a disadvantage, but now two forces are in even match for one another. That's skirting the boundaries of what's ethical, I think. Do we want the two forces equal? Why not just make them fight more? I want to ride on one, please! No, you are not allowed to destroy the nice warship by causing it to mysteriously sink. If Roman were to annex Altago, the number of problems for both nations would increase considerably. It would simply not be wise to let the war end quite so easily. Much like the relationships between people, resolutions can sometimes lead to problems all on their own. Altago is a particularly complex region and is generally best left to its own devices, but exceptions must be made.
Are you unable to sleep? I'm so happy you're alive, Adol. Do you remember my name?
Oh, I've got to say Lilia. Oh. She does look a bit like Lilia. It's not Adol's fault he knows lots of girls. from lots and lots of lands. He only likes Doki anyway, so maybe Doan. Maybe Eldeal? Lord Ale personally chose you and summoned you to this land. Aww. He intended to impart upon you the knowledge of the tower. Unfortunately, you vanished before you could receive it. I don't know what specific knowledge Lord Eldeal intended to impart. I feel I should also disclose to you the truth regarding your memories, or at least some of them. The area surrounding the sanctuary is protected by a special kind of barrier. When outsiders leave, they forget everything that happened here. It's almost as if they never came. Is that related to the knowledge that people shouldn't have yet? And the god that keeps collecting it and distributing it whenever the hell he feels like it? Oh, I lost my memories. Slightly, yes. I believe the barrier did what it was supposed to do when you left the area. I do apologise. The barrier is in place to prevent the town and Lord Eldeal becoming discovered by the world. However, you should have only lost your memories of Highland and its environment, there's nothing more. But I lost all my memories. Sorry, I really have no idea what caused this to occur. Give some time before he can grant an audience with you. Also, he hasn't heard of anything, anyone regaining their memories when they return to Highlands. You need to rest now, though. You're relieved to learn that. Oh, an adult. You should remember anything else about Lord Eldeal. I'm sorry, it's nothing. Sorry, Adol, can you explain that again from the beginning? I doubt repeating the explanation will make its content any easier to understand. I must confess, it's most difficult to believe that such a tale could possibly be true. Strange things on our journey so far, but she's pushing it. There's one point I would like clarified. You said that upon leaving this area you forget everything that happened here, right? Surely that would mean forgetting the knowledge you were given as well now. So what's so what's up with that? Oh. No way to ask someone a question. Well, I'm older than you, so there. Shut up, Doan. Want me to slap him for you? Some people turn into grumpy old farts. Yeah. I think Kalulu is this one. 3 people who receive knowledge get coming here. However, the knowledge imparted by Lord Eldeal remains within the mind, resurfacing one day as inspiration. Inspiration? What do you mean? I believe he's stating that the knowledge a person is given resurfaces during his daily life, as if it were his own thoughts. Correct. It's good to see the rest of you actually have measurable intelligence, unlike a certain someone here. Pretty fancy system you got going there. So people remember the knowledge they've been given as if they thought of it for themselves. Does that mean everyone who's ever invented something great has been here before? Yeah, I imagine Adol is kind of probably has one or a very small number of romantic partners, but he has kind of quite a few sexual adventures wherever he goes, kind of thing. Probably only sticks with Dogi for any length of time, because Dogi's the only person who'll follow him around. The only person who can be dedicated enough to have a romantic interest in someone who's just destined to wander the continent and beyond. Can't wait. Well, who knows why they're giving it kind of knowledge to invent things to Adol. I don't see him as the sort of person who invents things. He explores things a lot, but don't leave the town through the north exit by yourself, but okay. North exit in the direction of the enormous tower. Immediately go there. Okay, got it. The tower is where Lord Eldeal lives. It's also where Adol met Lord Eldeal when he came here. It's surrounded by an area called the Sanctuary of Storms, because of course it is. Don't get fried by lightning. Oh, you joined the party, little girl. No.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
All right, leave it to me.
Well, she's still a party leader, so no. Walking around freely in a monsterless environment should be a pleasant change of pace for you. So please try to use the time meaningfully. Well, okay, first order of business, feed every animal in the town. it's Lisa's house. But Lisa is out most of the time, so it's usually empty. Lives on her own. Both of her parents passed away the year I was born. Oh. And that's pretty much all there is to see at Lisa's house. Let's move on, shall we? Excuse me, Dario. You have something you need me to... Oh, Adol! Perfect timing, I have something I need to discuss with you. Ooh. What's in your mind? Actually, it's about your gravestone. I was the one who built it. So I asked you to do it, still, I feel terrible. I hope its existence didn't cause you any bad luck. So sorry, please forgive me, I beg of you. Yes, I thought that counts. Something wrong, that's what I thought. Crossed my mind, is anything buried in that grave? Hey, now that you mention it, can't be a body in there, so is it just dirt? A tradition for cases where there's no body is to bury the belongings. Adolf's belongings, that was what was buried in his grave. So sorry, it just slipped out, I didn't mean... It's okay, we understand completely. Before he lost his memories, no less. Maybe new information to discover within them. For real, I'm gonna tell the mayor to have that grave removed really soon, so please just wait a little bit longer, please. I think we should probably be going now, for Dario's sake, if nothing else. A bit creepy, but it's not really his fault. He thinks we're dead, he thinks we're dead. He did declare us dead with absolutely no evidence, so that was a bit naughty. Time to rob our own grave. Oh. Okay. Animal number 1 fed. Yeah, I usually get something back when dog is sufficiently pleased. Let's sell our old shit. Do the usual exchangey thing. Fierce beast claw. Floofy fur. Pears into peaches. Right, don't quite have enough monies for all the things here. get what we can. We start with armour or weapons. Usually start with armour. I mean, we usually start with weapons, sorry. Oh, you're doing Phantasy Star 3, and how different can this be to Phantasy Star 3, really? I don't think we were supposed to have sold the Venom thing, but never mind. So we've got way more poisonous organs than than we can explain. For adult. Don't remember that thing. Sell more poisonous organs. Kana. Sell some stones. Hasty stones. Don't need stones. One. A Molamella armor. Some hard scales. Right, everyone has the up-to-date weapons and armour. Leave my fancy alone. Wow, Jill's direct. Got no other choice, I see. Oh wow, Amy's direct as well. Let's go in here. Is that supposed to be Eldeal? Oh, they are worshipping him. Look, I know him and he has directly said, I am not a god. I'm not praying to him. What, is Adol supposed to be suggesting something there? Most popular maiden in all of Highland. Mariana, one of the Apostles of Highland. Fine, I know you won that war in Magendra, but there's no reason to set yourself up as a replacement to Madruk. Oh, so he says he's not a god, but he has servants that he lets call themselves apostles. Right of prophecy. Right of summoning. Oh, Lisa was the one who woke us up when we appeared with no memories, of course. Don't patronise me, neck-chin. What?
Alright, my turn.
Let's go.
I still can't actually switch to her. She doesn't want to join in the jumping around game. Everyone must join in the jumping around game, it's important. I'm allowed to have a twin brother. It's an alchemist. Alchemist with machinery. That's a bad description of a machine. Just fill him on. What's the little kid called? Door. Don't get cocky, old man. Molly is Philemon's successor, so she's not exactly a run-of-the-mill girl. Indeed, you may now bow before me. Please do enjoy looking around the town. You might see something that will help you regain one of your memories. Door, I liked him early. Can't actually interact with any of the objects to try and break my memory awake. Kitty! Oh, it's Mr. Tiddles. Cute Mr. Tiddles. And it's Werner. Going to ask me something? He's responsible for observing the river. Strangely dressed individuals, a man and a woman. The woman was lightly dressed and had long purple hair, and the man was enormous, clad in obscenely heavy-looking armour. I remember them well because they were such a combination, like a study in opposites. I didn't know that was that asshole we saw earlier with the messing about with the cool pets, and that would have been an interesting description. You don't know what they were up to, probably together. And we've interrupted their game with Warhammer by the looks of it. We've got the quest, but we're not allowed to take this quest. Am I a zombie? I'm gassed if I'm a zombie. The game will not let me answer brains. You don't have to keep an eye on me at all times, honest. Keep me away from running water. And, oh, you haven't been to this place at all. There's only dust and old dreams here, but please make yourself at home. Nothing but dust and old dreams, huh? You're too many books in here to make a claim like that, if you ask me. They're all very dusty and dreamy. Which of those is Betty? Because neither of those looks like a Betty. And I guess the one in the pink shawl is Betty. Yep. Mostly people are just praising LD a lot. Creepy amount. Bye bye. Not what we're supposed to do. Can we sneak off now? He is thousands of years old and perfect health. He has some connection with the ancient kingdom of Celceta. It does seem to fit the very definition of a god. Something that might help figure out what happened to you here. Your belongings. Time for some grave robbing! Permission for the dead guy himself. Hey! I'm not dead! Not you as well. Everyone thinks I'm dead. Well, I'm not dead. Don't answer that. Just didn't get much sleep, okay? Alright, we're off now. We're definitely not grave robbing, no. No grave robbing here. Right, no, we do need to talk to this person again. No, people don't say anything new. It's usually later, after we've solved all the town's problems, that they let us take quests and solve more of the town's problems. Nah, just stick us in the same grave if we die. Please don't waste resources. Very nice, but I'm actually trying to press system and press save. Dicking around with the quest, not quest, what are they called? The skills a lot last time. How did I get up to with that? I think it was like we were grinding napalm shot. Grave robbing is my grave. Being mine implies that I can't steal it, that taking it from is not stealing it from myself. Lies on 15, that's the one. Let's get digging. I don't feel guilty about doing this at all.
Alright.
Well, if they say, alright boys, get to work, that's a definite indicator that Kana can sit back on her arse and do nothing. At least that's how I'd interpret it if I was Kana. It says lol, I took it. I received the mask from. Someone stole my stuff. Yeah, I remember the masks.
At all.
need to tell you about Lord Eldeal. He's rather unwell at the moment. He has some kind of chronic disease. What? You have to wait until God feels better before we can talk to him. Hey, it's not my fault. You're acting kind of strange, Doan. Sorry, I was just thinking. This is only a suggestion, Adol, but how about we sneak out of town tonight and go to Eldeal's tower ourselves? Great idea! Let's do it! At least the girl seems to be hiding something. Must be the arbiters of our own destinies. Let's do it! Our eyes lit up like fireworks as soon as he suggested sneaking off. Strange variety that can't be unlocked from inside. Strange, strange door. Strange, strange. How are we getting out then? The orange room. Kalilica's room. Hell yeah! Ah, the shops are conveniently open. Wasn't there lightning? Shouldn't we do something about the lightning? Gazik! Holy crap, it is him! I just happened to see you entering the ruins and I decided to follow you. I did get lost along the way, but I managed to make it here in the end, just now in fact. Can't believe you made it all this way on your own. Those ruins are pretty dangerous, you know. Virtual Doan lied. I have not started Virtual High Glide yet. I need to play more East. They don't call me Gazik the Strong for nothing. I know that forest back in mine. They call me Gazik the Wazik. Must be stronger than you look. I hear that a lot. Anyway, there's something you should know. I'm actually from Highland. Huh? What are you talking about? Perhaps I should be the one to explain. See, Gazik here is my younger brother. Don't look anything like each other. Got myself into a bit of trouble a few decades ago. Took a little spill, you could say. Found myself washed up on the opposite side of the river. I was saved by the people of Selray, and well, that was that. Been a beloved resident of Selray since I was born, so I had no idea. I would have never had any way to know that you came from the other side of the river. Was this supposed to be a big teary-eyed reunion of long-lost brothers or something? It was, yes, until you all barged in and ruined everything. Sorry. Well, we're off in a minute anyway. What was it you came here for? Did you need something? Wanted to buy supplies. If I use the facilities, I should be able to reinforce your weapons and armour. Excellent. I can craft the accessory. People called Gazette Super Handyman. Ah ha 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 ha. What can we make then? I've got a lot of this stuff. Let's make some gold. Welcome to the Topaz Kingdom. Right, I need to sell some things. I need to sell some things. Don't try and refine weapons using other weapons, that's just inefficient. Cupcake in a cup. Right, and bizarre hide. How about a fierce beast's claw? No, that is not as cool as an axe tail. Or a hammer beak. About acidic liquid. Strangely enough, being acidic liquid on something doesn't make it stronger. There, everything's got a thing. It might not be the shiniest thing, but it's a thing. Doggy. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Good boy. the cat. Let's feed the cat again. Where's the cat gone? Where's the cat? Dog, have you seen a cat? Cat's out doing cat stuff, I guess. Never seen a thunderstorm like this before. I believe this is the only way to reach the tower. So, I guess we're getting near the Santa Cruz storms that they're talking about in town. Let's get a closer look. We'll figure out how to make it through in one piece once we get there. Heard that music before somewhere. I think it's very, very close to the end game theme of Oath in Felghana. Oh, we can get wildflowers from here. That's good. The animals all eat wildflowers that we're trying to bribe. We're very close now. Discharge our special. Arrow fruit's even better. High cost skills are a pain in the ass to level up.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Chest, chest.
Whoa, this is a nice fight. Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
How you doing anyway, Whitey Snakey? Oh, what's battering on? I'm not sure if we can fight there. We might want to not fight that. Purple stones! It's the first time I've seen a purple stone. I may have to go outside from fighting that thing. Right, now we can go there. I don't want to go there quite yet, because I want to see what this is in the other direction. Wow, we did it! Yeah, switch out with Kana for a bit then. No, I was not trying to do that. Excuse me. Put the skill back on. Oh, and you give him the skill XP thingy. And you can have the field ring. Try and kill one. Freezing it a lot. Fuzzy visuals, which tells me that adult regain sleep memories here.
Leave it to me. Is that all you got?
See, my problem with the flash guarding is that my instinct is to get out of the way. Ooh, nice. Good aqua pressure. Life elixir. What does that do? The obvious, or no? It increases max hit points. Probably could do with a bit of a boost. Hello, Luca. This is Adol Christine. He came here from Asteria. Adol is not from Asteria. He went to Asteria on one of his many journeys. No way. You wanted to meet him, didn't you? Didn't say anything about wanting to meet him. The way Lord Aldil described him, I was expecting somebody a lot stronger than looking than this. Everyone's comments on the fact on us being rather useful and slender. Much information finds its way here, but few of us ever get the chance to leave the town and see the world for ourselves. I'd greatly appreciate it if you let Kalilika hear about some of your adventures.
Lisa!
And to leave you two to get better acquainted. Yay! Oh god, that thing regenerated.
Beat this thing. Leave it to me.
Hell we can.
Leave it to me.
Come on. I just don't want to waste resources. Let's get out of the way of the rampaging bear. That thing is a bear, right? Really sounds like the last stage music to anything fell behind her. Not quite as much as a tune later on in the game that sounds like one in Celceta. Sounds like a boss battle music in Celceta. Not that I never played Celceta, but the track appeared. I randomly have a soundtrack that had some Celceta music in it, and it's very, very similar to Aldil's tower. Please do not the bear. Yeah, well, you wasted a lot of resources on the bear.
Here we go!
The rain's really starting to pick up. We should probably set up a tent here and rest. A tent? Wow, it's starting to feel really exciting now, like we're hiding out in the wilderness. We are hiding out in the wilderness. We can use this area as a base of operations during our time here then. There, we need to be back in Highland before dawn. We can't spend the night here or anything. Should be able to rest for a little while. I like her. She's not grouching about being in the same tent as a man and accusing everyone of dirty things all the time. Lots of Falcon characters like doing that, and it's really, really annoying.
Oh?
Like, can't you be professional? 5 seconds. Unfortunately, I can't tell you anything about that at the moment. It would spoil all the fun. Talking of which, these two are flirting again, but it's okay. Oh my! Should I tell you to help me carry the tea, Adele?
Oh, no.
Honestly.
Don't tease me like that. You're out like a right, man. You okay? Come on, we gotta get moving. We're running out of time. I thought we were sheltering from the rain. It's still raining. There's this sanctuary of storms. I didn't know storms need sanctuary. There are no signs of subsiding and there's no shelter to be found in the plains. So this is the sanctuary of storms. Out there, we'll be fried in no time. See the tower on the other side, but getting to it alive seems kind of unlikely. I'm going to several strange objects. Scattered across the plains. Right, I wonder what they're for. I don't know, but we're not getting any closer to the tower, just standing here. Come on, Adol. Let's suck it up and go have a look. Are you sure? I really don't feel safe going out there. You're fine, as long as we careful and try and keep a low profile, we should probably be okay, I think. I don't think keeping a low profile is how you get past thunder. I can't actually remember how you do.
My turn. Leave it to me.
Someone can interact with those. Ow! Fuck! It's okay, we only killed Ozma. I'm just joking. We like Ozma, really.
Whoa!
Don't kill Kalilica.
Hold on.
It's the kid from the mayor's place.
Oh.
Keeping all children together with the meaning. Oh. Shut up, Twitter. Argue with Twitter lady. All argue with Twitter ladies get thrown in front of lightning.
What now?
I don't remember you being this annoying. Funny to see you. Funny to see you completely owned your end. Occasionally in an argument, but... Oh, Oh, you can activate lightning conductors. Okay,
No.
I forgive you. It's not into the whole submitting thing.
Oh boy.
A mistaken gift adult. You're gonna get yourself fired. Lisa's hiding something about LD. I know she is. How can you be so sure? He was a robot all along, wasn't he? And that he's running out of power, and that's why he keeps going near lightning strikes to try and get more power. I don't think that's actually the plot, by the way. Aww. This is a game, adult. This is actually. It's actually literally a game. You just happen to be has to be one where you're in it and can die. I've gone over how much I hate the people using a game and unimportant or frivolous as a kind of what synonyms for each other. Okay, she bit him. I like her now. The amusing thing is those two are the same class, so I will probably be switching one out for the other most of the time. Good to have you with us.
We should rest.
It's like, to me, games aren't trivial. They can have a really important, really drastic effect on your mental health, positive or negative, if they're really good or bad. And you know, you can use them to make that difference in a really important moment.
Leave it to me.
It depends on the game, really. But there's a lot of games I take quite seriously. Like, you know, like some people with Undertale, they will not mess about with the NPCs because it just feels wrong. I'm like that with lots of games. It just feels wrong. It feels unlucky. I don't know how connected. I think it's just. I don't know how connected they are to actual worlds either, you never know with things like that. Yeah, I think a lot of people are learning that a lot more lately. I forgot the ornament.
Here goes!
I need to kind of stay within reasonable distance.
Here goes.
Opposite. I need to stay reasonably close to these. Because I know what people mean by not a game, but that doesn't. That's,
Here goes.
just annoys me that people think that gaming's unimportant. That didn't work.
1, 2. Here goes. Here goes. Here goes.
Consequences of failure are permanent. So Fire Emblem's not a game.
Here goes.
Okay, you can reload that. You can reload Fire Emblem, so I guess it's a bad example. Minecraft's not a game. Undertale's sort of only semi a game. And EVE Online's not a game, although people think that EVE Online... People do say that EVE Online's not a game.
Here goes.
There is lots of really advanced technology in this world that's all lost tech. It's interesting. But I'd like to see more of it personally, but I think lots of other people like prefer the kind of age of sail aspect of it. Oh shit! I almost got it.
Here goes.
Someone said, "Be careful! This game has." If someone said, "Be careful! This has permadeath," then that'd be fine. I would understand that and look out. I love science fantasy too. Some people do say this has high stakes, so they are playing for keeps when they mean this is important. That makes more sense to me. That saying something is not a game makes it unimportant to me because I love games. It's like you're telling me this is uninteresting, isn't it? I shouldn't put any enthusiasm into it. That seems a bad idea if what we're talking about is like my work or something. Uh-oh. That's not how we do that. I am determined to finish this map though.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Hold on, Kalilica. I will finish this map if it kills me. Well, I don't know, there might be a way to shut off the lightning at some point. But let's get that to the safe point. No, I don't think we can get to that corner quite yet. Maybe we need to find something that shuts the lightning off the door door. That's the thing. What's the thing? What am I talking about? Something makes you move faster, I think you find at some point. Most of my favourite games are science fantasy. Phantasy Star is, Star Ocean is. Shining Force has bits that are. Xenoblade is. Eastern Trails have bits that are. Oh, you're right, it does make the lightning. And I love this music, so we're going to turn this music up. This is the music that sounds like it's from Sorcerian. A distant land on the other side of the ocean a long, long time ago. It modelled the wet mechanisms after a weather controlling device that existed here. There. They're talking about the thing that the Ark of Napishtim appears in the game East Ark of Napishtim. I don't know much Trinity Continuum A on yet. Work! No, that's only how you get some things to work, Kalilica. Let's do this. Let's go. Moving air is awesome. Ah! Oh shit, 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 shit. Yeah, I love the Numenera, I love Fading Suns, and I just discovered what the hell is it called now? Borealis, I think it's called. The really Middle Eastern inspired. Kind of gothic sci-fi thing. think I prefer shit games with lots of sci-fi and lots of fantasy.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Like the that go quite over the top with it. Is that for you, Kalilika? That is for you, Kalilika. Very good. Where's the heal point in here?
Leave it to me.
Bill, 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 Bill. Yay! They're level. I'm gonna see if we can kill those things that are in the middle of the room. Where did they go? Where do things in the middle of the room go?
Leave it to me.
I played in one Coriolis campaign, kind of lasted about half a year. I'd really like to look more into the Coriolis setting. I can't find many books about it that aren't hideously overpriced. It always seems to be a case of games I pick up and like really like. Ah, there's the whirlwind.
It's my turn.
Oh, I know what we need to do here. We still have the thing that makes you tiny. It's still there. Tactician's gloves. They sound fun. They sound like floaty cursors you see on strategy RPGs quite a lot, to grab things and tell them and make things happen with them. You have them. That drag units around and click on orders to give people. No, wait, the cursor always looks like a hand. You two get out of the corridor and try and take the thing off. Right, is that everything you can do right now here? Still looking for something before we can go there. Let's kill the thing at the time. Don't move out of the way, I'm trying to level up flash guard, not flash move. probably need to check out the entire area before I Mimic is called a video goal. Oh, a mimic is called a video goal. This series has a lot of tiny girls who wield the heaviest weapons in the game. It's kind of adorable. Okay, now we can mess about with this more. Another reason I like this tune is that it's called A Kiss from Eldeal. Because this game couldn't get more obvious, slashing those two together. One, two. Hit all things with the lightning staff. Not quite right. How I make things do things. Now. This way. Oh, what's this? A teleporter. Oh, shiny.
can't wait to see what lies ahead.
Understood. Leave it to me.
It's my turn.
Can't remember if I've said I am looking forward to our Trinity Continuum game though. I want to play my Pyro. Crazy Pyro. Based on best level boss Deckers from Generation 2. Well, best level boss except for... No, he's... Person I was about to say, I need to remember, has not been a level boss at any point in the game yet. Burn everything.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Actually, a scale charm. Yeah, pretty much. Is it the Galgogra? The Galgrogra, sorry. I haven't seen your special yet. No teleporting.
Leave it to me.
I see. Some kind of silly puzzle. A Catholicon! Yeah. I did like my pattern scientist character in Deadlands Noir. Who's basically a German mad scientist with a flamethrower. And later a big dog. Ah, that's a bigger one. That's a legendary one. Stop getting the tank killed. How do I do that one?
Here goes.
Cerise cake. Big dog with twin machine guns. Did they get the dog machine guns in the end? I thought the dog mostly did stuff that involved running around, kind of making... running around doing quick support stuff. Like, the dog did the healing and the shield spells and stuff. I didn't actually like endangering the dog, and the silly thing wasn't particularly good in battle, despite being an enormous dog. I remember the pet with the automatic weapons now. To get that there. How do I get that there? This is save. I'll just run down and see if I've missed that over there. The only annoying thing about Romancing Stalker 3 is that it's some sort of remaster, and all the guides I have seen are about the old game, and I have renamed everything. You know, it's not appearing on the map, it's a dead giveaway that it's a gimmick. There's a cat as well, but I don't remember giving the cat any weapons. I don't remember if I gave the cat anything. Just wanted the character to have a cat. Pets and flamethrowers are the two things that the characters tend to end up with in things that my characters tend to end up with. Ideally what I need is a tiny shoulder dragon. Not worrying. Yeah, that breathes fire. It's a Krell Amicia. We kill Lee first. No! There's slightly more grace than that. Kill what's anywhere. Oh yeah, we kill these. Where's my girl? Make it explode! There, done. Is that gonna make it stop lightninging? Gale shoes. Uh-oh. I don't like this thing. I don't like this thing. Oh! Fuck off. We'll move on now, please. So we have to kill this now. Oh, how can we kill it? Why is it working? I can't kill it. going to smash its balls. I'm trying to hit its balls. It's not working.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Do you want me to retreat? There was another point. There was a couple of points to use that item in. They were right at the bottom, so I'm going to go back to the bottom and see if I can make better use of them there. Oh, we're faster now as well. Right, does that mean we can go really fast? We run faster than lightning. Ah! No, we can't run faster than the lightning. Oh, dang it. New skill for Adol. You can kind of tell mimics as well because the party AI isn't fooled by them. Right, if you're on aggressive, it will go after mimics. Warrior Seal 3, I like the sound of that.
Leave it to me.
My turn now, Sonic. No, actually more of a Knuckles than a Tails. Interesting how they've done the Robotnik in the film. I watched the Sonic film recently, and I liked it. But yeah, it's interesting how they did Robotnik. It's I can't quite place how he is, where he is in on my scale of level bosses. In some ways he's kind of cool, and then in other ways he annoys the shit out of me. The same with his morality as well. I sort of see where he's coming from, but then in other ways he just pisses me off. The minute he opens his mouth. And he's sort of he acts like Doan sometimes, this is amusing. I'm sure there was another thing with the what's it called? I can words. Sure, there's another ramp you could go up. I also saw Detective Pikachu, which is great. Wow, it was reaffirmed my love of side-ups. Also, the Ditto on it was very, very creepy. Yeah, Detective. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I don't say anything spoilery. Reminds me of how my opinion of Osborne changes from scene to scene in Tales of Cold Steel. So that tends to go from like plus 100 to minus 100 between scenes. Whereas Dr. Robotnik probably stayed between plus 10 and minus 10. That's not what I meant to do. I keep pressing the big button in the middle of the controller by accident, and that makes that happen. Right, what are we doing?
Understood. Leave it to me.
I don't think I'm going the right way.
Leave it to me.
Someone who's not heavy, take over. Bump system! No, I don't think we can bump system. Some of these games, when you get the thing that makes you go really fast, you can ram into enemies, and it's hilarious. And it reminds me of the bump system in the first games. I swear there was a second thing to go up. Where did it go? I don't remember it being on the other side of the bit where you have to be tiny. We can't hold two things at once right now. Probably go inside again. Get some supplies. Sure, no one will notice us running at top speed through the town. Oh, soft fur and fluffy fur is made, it's actually made of the same things. I feel like a bit of a cheat because I've got it on I'm supposed to be good at these games and I've got it on normal mode and I keep spamming items. Ugh. Trying not to freak out about it. Really not quite at full energy levels, so have to have a nap before playing. Turning into a... I don't know. May have to switch to casual mode to get to learn what's it called? Curse of the Moon 2. I wish I'd put in a difficulty level between veteran and casual. Like, this is part of the problem with it. Oh, I see. I need a better run-up. I can't get a better run-up if I've got landmines chasing me. Depth charges, whatever the... Like, it's really important to me that I have a normal mode, but it's actually normal mode. Because, East has a reputation of misnaming difficulty modes. I just want to play the fucking game. But I also don't want to be yelled at. Kaiser Potion! Hail Kaiser Bernhardt. Talking of which, I have stopped playing Lagrissa Mobile again. I have not played Lagrissa Mobile with any degree of seriousness for a long time now, to be honest. I've said I'm going to quit and then not done so. Quite a few times in a row. I am sick of the drop rates in that game. I'm also sick of the fact that they changed the servers around, and apparently there was another person using my username, so they decided to scramble my username. They decided to change my username to garbage. And, to be fair, I think they did warn me about it in one of the announcements, so shit, that's not right. I want what's in the middle there! But they're always sending random announcements, they need to do something more special if they're going to have a really important announcement, like we changed your username to a load of garbage. I thought I'd been hacked. Ascend to the upper floors. Do you have any chance want me to go really fast? Oh shit. See, I'm trying to get to that that thing in the middle. That's not where I saved! Fuck you! Wait, that is where I saved. I misread it as Town of Providence. No, that's where H.P. Lovecraft grew up. sure I saved in another place. I'm really fucking confused now. We know how to do this now. In Cthulhu Saves the World, you go to Providence. Because H.P. Lovecraft exists in the same world as Cthulhu, and just in general. I think there are several worlds missing, not just the fourth world. It's almost as bad as Galaxy of Pen and... No, not Galaxy of Pen and Paper, Knights of Pen and Paper. So it's a computer game about you being in a tabletop game. I'm fairly sure that all the characters know that they are both in a computer game and in a tabletop game, as well as being aware of what's going on in their own world. And they have been very rarely known to cross over. Similarly, in Cthulhu Saves the World, the narrator got the characters off the narrator at one point because he was annoying them. And this was an actual boss battle with the narrator. I am determined to get that thing in the chest which is in the middle. Ah! Almost! I wish I could be reassured about difficulty levels, but for everything that says it's okay to do it on lesser difficulty level, there's like about 50 posts that say, lol, what the hell are you doing? This game's easy. This game does have a lot of ups and downs. And then I find other posts on other places that say, you have your life too easy anyway. You should be ashamed of yourself for existing. It's like, I hate the internet sometimes. I'm never satisfied. I keep being knocked off course, that's part of the problem. I think I need to calculate the knockback, or knock forwards, and not do that!
1, 2.
If I don't dash, okay, I needed to be a lot further forward. And life elixir, excellent. Yeah, I really wish someone would just tell me how many maximum hit points do you have to give to someone before they'll say good work, well done anymore. Osborne would actually tell me that if I asked him probably. He'd probably say like 50 maximum hit points and now. And I'd be interested if you don't pay me. Because you'd at least be honest about it. Also, because I like you, they don't have to be your own maximum hit points. Indeed. Please stop accidentally pressing the select character button. closed again? Is it timed?
1, 2.
This game's getting tricksy. Ah! No, I can't reverse it. I don't know what the fucking game wants me to do! Oh, don't make me...
Here goes.
Okay, do you want me to dash or do you want me to not dash? Ah! Almost. Okay, so I don't think we're supposed to dash. I think we're just supposed to keep lunging and do it precisely at the right time.
Leave it to me.
It's my turn. Here goes.
Done it! That is a Doan. Locked chest.
My turn.
No. They're conducting lightning through it. Ooh. Shiny thing. Put Adol back on. Put that corner back on, sorry. I accidentally used something more powerful than I meant to there.
Here goes.
This looks like more trouble. The same bloody one again. Yep. It's put on its skirt. It means business. And put on that fighting skirt. Oh! It's turned into a rocket! Splinter! It's hit into a ball. The ball does not have many hit points. Don't let it explode near you. Licker.
Are you still not ready?
Jesus, it's a mess in here. Tries a lot of books. This is a room Adol was invited to. Seem to be a whole lot of things in here that I've never seen before. This is the knowledge that Aldil tends to give to others. I wonder what he planned to impart upon Adol. Let's just nick all his stuff. Just rifle through it all. And we'll probably find the thing he wanted to give us anyway. I'm sure it can't do any harm to look at all the forbidden knowledge. The party doesn't agree with me that that's a good idea. Reunited at last. Thought you might come, Kalilica. Nice to see you again. It's a pleasure to see you as well, Idle Christine. I am truly relieved to see that you made it back here safely. Well, Deal, how are you feeling? Lisa told us that you are unwell. I see, so that is how she explained it then. Today, at the very least, I'm feeling wonderful. So wonderful that I thought I would come outside for a while and enjoy the breeze. I'm wonderful because it's you, Adol. Do you believe Lisa to be keeping secrets from you, Kalilica? I know how perceptive you can be and how much genuine concern you hold for the well-being of those around you. Yeah, I thought she might be hiding something. Lisa's claim is roughly half true and half understandably false. My body is different to that of yours. I don't take ill in quite the same manner as you. So you okay or aren't you? The process my body is undergoing right now is more unique than mere sickness. It is love sickness for Adol. That's not disproving my theory. Run to him and comfort him, Adol. I hadn't expected this to occur again so soon. Please, Adol, Kalilica, you must stay back. Huh? What's happening? Oh god, he's possessed by a demon. His hair and wings are changing colour. Oh, evil Adol? Evil Aldil looks cool.
Adol, Kristen.
Well, we confirmed the spell.
I thank you for sparing me the trouble of hunting you down myself.
Is it just me or his hairstyles also change? And how the fuck did his clothes change?
Now.
I'll have you return what is rightfully mine. The Mask of the Sun, give it back! He hasn't got the Mask of the Sun. You humans are unworthy to bear such a powerful artifact. Only I am suited to possess the strength. This is not good. I ain't got no fucking Mask of the Sun. Stop this. Huh? You never know when to give up. I know, his clothes sort of were red anyway, they just looked slightly darker. Red. His hairstyle definitely changed. Yeah, that's kind of something you need to, you need to not tell everyone that the god's going evil. Well, not, We have to break it gently. You probably should warn people because they live right next to the gods and the gods going evil in a way that could kill everyone. Highland? Why is Highland on fire? Did add all the village again? It's a cannon. Weapons used by your military. Sorry to Highland. Yeah, did Romoon decide to invade?
Our adventure's only just beginning.
Shut up. I swear there was another rolling floor. What's happening? Why are the things on fire? It's awful. A little okay. Fortunately, it does seem to appear that none of the residents were harmed. Every blast looks like it's been directed at the roads. Damn you, roads! Let's get to Kalilica's house. Be careful though, the attackers might still be around. Huh? Oh Jesus, it's those masks again. The Romans have the mind control masks now? Okay, so this probably isn't Romoon's fault, at least. Thank you, Kalila worker. Can't go in there. They're not even human. Now when I next go to Casnad, I can boast that I can defeat superpowered mind-controlled versions of them. Isn't that? We're in Casnan, right? That's 3 days, in charge of the Roman army. Who's that with the mask? Allow me to extend my deep gratitude for guiding us to Ireland. Why would you do this? I'm under no obligation to discuss my actions with you. You mobilise quickly, considering we only just got here recently ourselves, so take it you're well informed. Actually, you know who he really looks like? He looks like the tactician in one of the more recent Fire Emblem games. Which one is that? Is it Robin from Awakening? Yeah, Robin in Fire Emblem Awakening. He looks really like him. The knowledge of the sanctuary is great indeed, but represents only the tiniest footnote in our grand scheme. Our true objective lies even deeper in the forest. Deeper? No, you can't mean... Behold, the ancient tower falls silent. The rains which have fallen for hundreds of years cease at last, and night gives way to dawn. I like this guy, he's got a sense of drama. Oh great, that means we can go back and look at that little patch again. No, no! You, what did you do to Lord Eldiel's tower? Can't you tell just by looking? We disabled it, of course. No more pesky barrier, no more annoying thunderstorms. Full access to all, now and forevermore. You! What are you doing here? Oh, I think I know who that guy in the background is. That's Rednos, but with some better armour on. You've both done excellent work. Barmy, your experiments with the maskers have proven most enlightening. Okay, Barmy isn't that scantily dressed compared to lots of JRPG characters I've seen. And in fact, lots of East characters I've seen. She's not as bad as Zava. About time I got some recognition. I've confirmed that the object we seek is not there. As such, please commence preparations for the next phase of the plan immediately. Gotcha. What should we do with the girl? Leave her be for now, she may yet prove useful. I see, understood. Wait! Experiment! So that means that the mask's here are... I'm sorry, little girl. I'm afraid I haven't time to be playing with you right now. Take care of it. Huh? Really now, what do you think they're doing here? Huh? Wait! Get out of the way! You're too late. You should just give up now and save yourself a lot of effort. Dear sister. Ah, Remnos. I told you it was Remnos. No. What's he? It's lovely to see you again, Adol. He'll want it back in Komodo. What are you doing here? Do I really need to spell it out for you? I have my duties now as Commander Remnos for the Masked Division and to my superior, Lord Druida. What are you saying? Oh, I get it. You're still under that woman's control, aren't you?
Nope.
Nope. I'm afraid not. It's true that Barmy had placed me under a power back in Komodo, but now I've chosen to become a member of the Masked Division by my own free will. What? Did you come all this way looking for me? To rescue me from myself, perhaps? If so, I suggest you just go back home now. Maybe Adol can talk some sense into you. I heard the truth about you, Remnos, from father and that woman alike. They told me you're actually really strong, but hid it from me because you were afraid I'd be hurt. Because that's the kind of thoughtful, selfless person you are. The truth? There seems to be a great misunderstanding here. I just didn't care about hunting or fighting enough to give it my all. Nothing more. No. The forest holds a secret beyond imagination. A secret I want to know. I want to know what happened here in ancient times. Lord Gruder modelled these after the Mask of the Sun that appears in ancient legends, you know. What Barmy was doing in Komodo was testing out some of the prototypes. But my lord's true objective here is much greater and more noble than you can possibly imagine. I must see it fulfilled, and bear witness to the results of his glorious vision. It's much more worthwhile to pursue it than wasting my life away in a backward village like Komodo. Okay, I think I understand. But that's all the more reason I'm going to have to drag you back home kicking and screaming. What? Don't want to believe it, but maybe you're telling the truth. Maybe life in Komodo has been unfulfilling for you. It sucks. I can't sit by and watch you hurt people like this, and I can't bear to see you rely on some mask to get your way. When the younger brother starts walking a dangerous path like this, it's his elder sister's job to put it right again. So like it or not, you're coming home with me, Ramnas.
Oh dear.
This conversation isn't going anywhere. I'm surprised you can be so confident in the face of such overwhelming power. This is where we part ways. Keep them occupied while I take my leave. Yeah, I should be heading your way now. Hey, hello, Doan's looking suspicious. Well, I know, you don't have to keep telling me. Well, he's been doing slightly suspicious things all the way through the game. But he never even claimed to be nice, so... You Mr. Dodgy Information Dealer. Looks like I can't delay this any longer. What you up to, Doan? Doran? No, not Doran. Doran! Considering this town has known nothing but peace for hundreds of years, it's hardly surprising. Far too much has happened in too short a space of time. We need to consider what to do next, Adol. The rebels sure didn't hang around long. Except Adol doesn't have a Mask of the Sun. Possibly because it was in his grave when the thing was stolen. The things in it were stolen. The Kingdom of Celceta. It used the power of the Mask of the Sun to flourish, and then something happened that caused the once prosperous kingdom to be destroyed. Precious few traces remain now. What happened? I'm afraid I cannot say. Supposedly the people of Highland are descendants of the Kingdom of Celceta, but no records exist which describe exactly how the kingdom fell. Lord Eldil's never spoken of it either. I see. It seems our best option would be to meet him again and ask him to tell us all he knows. However... We're back! Excellent timing. How did it go? Well, Lord Eldil has vanished! We searched the area all around the tower, but there was no trace of him anywhere. Ordinarily, he would only leave his room to visit the town, and even that occurs with marked rarity. But unfortunately, the bad news doesn't stop there. I'm afraid we can't find Lisa anywhere either. Oh no, could Gruder have abducted her? Lisa may seem dainty, but she's actually pretty quick-witted. I don't think she would allow herself to be captured so easily. Still, I'm worried about both her and Eldeal. We need to do something. Who is it now? We're busy, you know. Could it be Lisa?
Fine!
Is this the mayor's house? And the great Commander Leo of the Roman Imperial Celceta army. What? Damn that Gruder. How can he leave a fine warrior like me behind? Well, I've been treating us like we're nothing but trouble since the beginning. I wanted one of those masks too. No you don't. It's a mind control berserk mask. It's too late.
What?
What? The fiend setting a cunning trap just so he could get ahead of us. Sancho, didn't he get ahead of us because the commander got a stomachache? Yeah, and it served him right for hoarding all those mushrooms before we even left. Never mind that. More important issues to discuss than mushrooms. Why is he not following orders? Our orders were to claim the mayor's home and use it as a base, from which we would enact martial law upon the town. For what reason? Those orders are void. Griselda! Governor General, what brings you to a place like... men, fall in. Commander Leo, do you have more than 2 subordinates? Unbelievable, the Governor General herself coming all the way out here. First and foremost, allow me to extend my most heartfelt apologies for the actions of my fellow soldiers. I realise no apology could possibly be sufficient given the circumstances, but I do beg your forgiveness nonetheless. What's going on here? I've heard rumours of you, Griselda. Normally, one would not expect to find a woman of noble standing like yourself in a place such as this. You're well informed, I see. However, I have difficulty understanding your actions. First you shell our town, and then you come to apologise. You're correct that Gruder is an officer sent by Rom and part of the Ramoon army. However, his orders were to investigate the primeval lands and report back to us with his findings, nothing more. His actions were in no way sanctioned by Rom. What? A soldier not obeying orders? How disgraceful. Commander Leo, you'll continue following the movements of Gruder and his men and report back to me. Pursue them as deep into the great forest as is necessary. Yes, ma'am. Now, Major Aaron. I realise this may startle the people of Highland. For that I apologise, but I would like to station my soldiers here. What? You cannot have the existence of Highland become common knowledge outside the Great Forest. As such, I would like soldiers of my army to stand guard between here and the river to prevent any further intruders. I give you my word that they will cause no harm to the people of Highland under any circumstances. So that's the situation, is it? Griselda, you're making this sound incredibly suspicious. It sounds like an Osborne plot. As for you, adult Christine, you are free to continue your journey. Is this some kind of trap? There's no need to be on guard. I feel that you're a vital piece of the puzzle that is currently unfolding in this region. And with even a single piece missing, the puzzle cannot be completed. So that's about the gist of it. What shall we do now, Adol? Search for Eldeal. I like Eldeal. The village of the wise, and like other people Lord Eldeal brought here, it said that they have chosen to live in isolation. No one here is certain why, however. But I know something about the Mask of Sun, as well as Lord Eldeal's changes. Sounds like it would be worth a visit then, for sure, and not to change the subject, but... Why is Kalili standing there, all packed up and looking like she's ready to leave? What a silly question! I'm worried about Lord Eldeal, you know, and Lisa. Adele, I would ask that you please take Kalilica up with you on your journey. Whatever happens as a result of this current crisis, I feel it would have repercussions throughout the land. And travelling will give Kalilica a good opportunity to decide what path she should walk from this time on forwards. Grandfather. Furthermore, if you're journeying to the Village of the Wise, it may be helpful to have someone from Highland with you. Happy to have you with us, Kalilica. Pleasure is all mine, Adol.
Yes!
Ooh. The Golden Wing. Walk to any monuments that are touched in the entirety of the forest. Yay! That normally begin to apostles only, but I believe in the importance of your mission. It will serve you well. So we don't have to find the nearest monolith whenever we want to walk. Sounds incredibly useful, thanks. Good. That was fucking annoying. I can now accept quests in Highland. Well, there's 2 things I want to do right now. 3 things I want to save first. We go Highland. We go 56%.
Let's go.
Leave it to me.
It's my turn. Leave it to me. Here I go.
Like so. What you know, there's actually something here. What item is it? I don't know if it's based on how much you hit with it or just how much you swing with it. It really sounds like it's euphemism or something, but I didn't mean it like that. I learned the skill Gold Rush. There's gold in them hills. Surprised more of a fuss hasn't been made about the rather large amount of gold in this place. I'm okay. I do need to break soon. Probably need to finish for tonight soon. I'll see if I can get to 60% on that. Loving this music too. Here's an adult memory. So that's what happened when you're in Promolock. Guess the next thing I'd like to ask is... I'm only sure the thing that happened in Promolock was in the other East 4. What the fuck? Unless you mean the brief bit at the start of some versions of East 1 that take place in Promolock. Picards. Picards aren't stupid, picards are food. No, we have many ladies swooning over him. Many passionate encounters. But none of them true to my heart. I can only truly be with my Dogi. You're an odd one to make a big fuss over my red hair, as someone with red hair. I suppose it's not quite as red. No one shall rest control Kalilica. Well, she is Kalilica. blue tree earring. What is a blue tree earring? Increases retained SP. Have this.
Here I go. Leave it to me. Here I go.
Very close to 60% there. Thank you. Go just take away out of me. I did not see what that was. I apologise. This is Table Mountain. Table Mountain, Charlie. Where's Kafnan? Where's Kafnan? Where's Kafnan? That's not Kafnan. Where's Kafnan? Where's Kafnan? Go back to Kafnan. So there's about 1 million quests for us to do everywhere by now. Is Griselda now in the other place? Zelda! She is here. I thought she was. Got you something special. Oh, nice. Ooh, extra nice. I like Griselda. I wonder which boss she wonder which game she turns out to be the final boss. So anyway, I am gonna finish for now. I will. I'll be busy tomorrow, but I'll play some more on Saturday. Good night.